don't give a fuck about what you give a fuck about. What you give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about.
This was a scene near downtown LA last night. The driver's car badly disabled by spikes. Blew out those tires. When she finally stops, though, it becomes obvious she's not at all concerned. Oh, yeah.
No way! Is this?
It's hard to hear, but there is some music playing from her car.
Let's listen.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
She resists, obviously, as you can see here, but she is taken away.
So I was on my way to Roxy's party.
That's right. She's like, this is for Roxy.
A high-speed chase this morning captured by News Chopper 4 in Tarzana. The driver sped down the 101 and 23 freeways and straight into the streets of Thousand Oaks. He was weaving in and out of traffic, running lights, driving on the wrong side of the street. A CHP cruiser tried to stop him with a pit maneuver, but spun out. Another cruiser tried it again a few minutes later. This time it worked. CHP officers surrounded the car with guns drawn until the man came out, laid on the ground, and then you see the officers coming in, and they will handcuff him. Now, the CHP tells us an officer tried to pull him over originally for speeding and reckless driving in Tarzana, but the man refused.
The car that was stolen, that SUV that was stolen. Here's some earlier video that we captured. We were able to turn that around for you, and we will see how this pursuit went down and how it ended here. It traveled through the Mid-Wilshire area, got onto the 10 westbound for at least a mile or so, but the driver thought the traffic was a little too heavy on the westbound side, so he exited quickly and then made his way through the residential area here of Cheviot Hills, made that abrupt U-turn in the cul-de-sac. He obviously did not know the area because he turned into a dead end, went up on the grass and made that U-turn, and that's when he eventually struck that white Prius that was parked on Manning Court. At that point, both the driver and the female passenger in the front seat there exited the vehicle, ran on foot, and the LAPD officers were able to catch up with both. Both in custody, unclear of any injuries from the initial collision that we heard about at Spalding and Cologne.
Oh, look at that right there. Crashed there. involving a West Covina PD unit. He took that turn a little too fast, gave him an opportunity to get well ahead of officers. Again, we will come back to that. But again, here we go. He's bailing out now. He's running. He figures he has a chance. So News Chopper 4, we are keeping him in sight. We don't know if this is where he lives or he's trying to change his clothes. And we don't know if he's familiar with this area or not, but we're going to keep our eye on this guy and try to let law enforcement know where he has just run in. The suspect caused a traffic collision. Yes, he's coming out, Aldo. Rock on, man. Oh, God. Aldo, you and I make a good team here. There you go, buddy. That's right. Yep.
Go ahead, live stream, live stream. Okay, guys, I missed that. I'm sorry, but we are looking at a police pursuit in Kansas City, Kansas. This is going to be eastbound on State Avenue. This has been going on for a while now. It actually went out I-70 out to the Speedway and now back into Kansas City, Kansas on State. You can see this vehicle starting to have some directional control problems because we do think they hit a stop sticker just a little while ago, so it slowed way down. And these police officers look like they're going to get them off into this side street. We'll see what happens right here. It looks like they should get an apprehension. Okay, guys, yeah, really this ending about as well as it can without too much incident. This vehicle, very high speeds, both I-70 and then back eastbound on State Avenue. So police seemed like they did a pretty good job, I think, getting some tires knocked out of it. And that, of course, brought the speeds down. We don't know of any accidents as a result of this, but you can see these guys, and it looks like everybody taken into custody, multiple occupants of that vehicle, but all taken into custody without an incident.
on, get out of its way, get out of its way, get out of its way. Happy Wednesday. Oh, this is an interesting detour we've taken. I don't think this is a good idea. Is this going to be one of those jump out of the car and flee scenarios? Oh, it's a Scion. Wow. Tree says, okay. Oh my gosh. Are you watching this? I'm going to take the lower third down. Wow, he tried to get out and the cop just like slammed right into it. Are you kidding me? Very, very intense moment right now. Discretion is advised. We don't know what's going to happen right here. So discretion is advised. We have no delay. Watch at your own risk, basically. How are they going to manage to get this person? Oh, they're cuffing him. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was just talking to Jeff, but I'm back. Suspect on the ground. That seemed like an unnecessary experience for all involved, but Tree is right that the aerials were a beautiful visual for that Scion. The Scion is, who knew a Scion? I would be attracted to a Scion. I didn't. Patrick doesn't like the fact that they're still pointing their guns at the guy. Whoa, that is a lot of police. He's had a bet. Look at all of them celebrating. Did you just see them all high-fiving each other? Am I the only one that just witnessed that? All of the cops just like high-fiving and hugging each other? Are they done? Are we still congratulating each other? Yep. I think that this guy's day just went south. Wayne says, "Fool, you can't beat a helicopter. That's a lot of cash on the ground." Yikes. Brian says smart move by the cops. They blocked the door, but man, the way the cop so quickly approached the car, I was afraid that the cop was actually going to run over the person. So although it turned out okay, there was an intense moment right there. Look at all the police. Look at the kids just hanging out on the left, like, oh, typical Tuesday, except it's Wednesday. But typical Tuesday sounds better. Patrick's disappointed that the guy just gave up. Giolio says that was very Florida-esque. It was very Miami Vice, the way the cop just collided into the car and they immediately scooped up the suspect. Don Johnson is down there somewhere. Brian Smith said it's going to end up in a cul-de-sac again. They always seem to end up in a cul-de-sac, Brian. And then it is disappointing because you just watch them run and you can't outrun a helicopter. Don't bail, says Ashley. Hi, JD. I don't think a street cleaner has been near this area in quite some time. Giolio says Don Johnson is a hunk. Brian Smith said that the cop wasn't going to run over the person. He acted too quickly to block him from exiting the vehicle. It was a clean stop, says Wayne. Chromanity, thank you for your contribution to the chat. Rockin' Robin asked why they removed this. What is that noise? Do you hear it? Am I the only one that hears this? Rockin' Robin asked why they removed the suspect's shoes. Ashley Gray responds that they often do that to make sure they didn't hide anything in there.